So this guy John, I met this guy John. He's an awesome guy. So when he's an older guy. He's a Vietnam vet, but he's from Oregon. He's a good guy. So this guy, I met him when I thought my radiator was broken. I went into the grocery store. I came out and my car looked like it was on fire. It was engulfed in smoke, and it was from the radiator fluid touching the engine. Radiator had busted, and the radiator was blowing stuff onto the engine and creating a bunch of smoke. And I thought my dogs was gonna get burned up, and I freaked out and opened the hood up and saw that it was that. And right when I opened the hood up, this guy John walked up to me, and I was like, of course, right away I was like, oh man, there's gonna be a problem. Someone has a problem with something, because in California a lot of people have problems with everything. And I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a problem. But this guy was smiling and stuff, so I was like, hey, how you doing? He's like, all right. He says, so I got till later today off. I can help you with your car. I was like, what? And I'm not really good at taking help from people, because I'm used to helping people and not getting help. So I was like, I got it. It was like, don't worry about it, and I'll take care of it. And he's like, all right, well, I got it till later today. If you change your mind, take my number down. I'm like, all right. So I took his number down. I didn't ask for his help right away, because like I said, I'm not very good at asking people for help. I'm not very good at taking help from people, honestly, because I've been in a position where I've needed help and I haven't needed help, and I don't like to take advantage of people, and I like to try to take care of myself and try to be as helpful to others and not need help as much as possible. But so I fixed my radiator fan, and he checked up and he made sure that everything was working. I told him, yeah, everything is working, and he was like, cool. And then so that day I went about my business and stuff. And then later I asked him, like yesterday or something, I asked him like if he knew anything about cars, because I needed some advice on my car. And my mechanic is in San Pedro, and he's not very helpful, being in a different state. So I asked him like if he knew anything about cars and stuff, and I was wondering like if he could give me some advice on what he thinks it is. And I told him what was happening and stuff, and he said take it to Les Schwab. And I was like, man, Les Schwab is expensive. I'd rather do it myself if I know what the problem is. And it's like, just take it to Les Schwab and have them do it, I'll pay for it. And I was like, man, I can't do that. Like, I wouldn't be able to pay you back right away. I would have to take time paying you back, and I would have to pay you back. And he's like, I'm an older gentleman, I ain't worried about it. He's like, if I didn't have it to lose, I wouldn't have done it. I was like, man, you're not gonna lose it with me, because I'm the kind of person where I have to pay back people. Like, I'm not that type of person where I just take advantage of people and have people do stuff for me. It's like, well, I'll do it anyways. It's like, I'll go over there, and he's like, I want to do it for you. He's like, just go over there and have it, check it out, and I'll meet you over there and we'll pay for it. And I said, all right. Like, I guess if I have to. I really don't want to, but I really don't have a choice. I'm gonna be broken down on the side of the road. So I went to Les Schwab, and they told me it was the rear hubcap assembly, and that it was going to be 500 or 400 or 500 or 400 or something like that. I was like, man, like, I don't got that kind of money right now, and I don't want to ask this guy for that kind of money right now. I don't feel like borrowing money from people like that, because and then what if it's something else, and then I have a broken down car, I don't have a way to make money and pay this guy back. He was like, don't worry about it, just go get it done. He's like, I'm gonna meet you over there, we're gonna get it done. Like, all right, I didn't feel too good about it, and I hate asking people for that kind of help, but my man met me over here. He a good person. He bought me a case of water and a sandwich, on top of paying for the bill for the Les Schwab, the 500 or whatever, 400. And then while they got the car up in the air, they're like, while they got my car up in the air, they say, oh, it's the lower control arm, front control arm. And I'm like, oh man, That's even more money. I'll do it myself. I told him when they called me right now, I said, I'll do it myself. He's like, it's not that easy to do it yourself. You got to drop the engine and stuff. I'm like, man, I will do it myself, bro. I was like, this guy's already paying for everything. Like, you're going to have to talk to him about it because he's the one paying for everything. Like, I mean, I already feel bad enough that he's helping me with that. I'm like, so I don't know. I'll just do it myself and I'll have to bring it back and get alignment. And they're like, yeah. We'll call him, and I'm like, well, you do what you gotta do, but I mean, for the most part, I'll do it myself. They said, all right. So then I hang up with them. Not even 2 seconds after I hang up with them, they called him, and I don't feel good about it, but they called him, and they're like, it's gonna be over $900 and work on this man's car, and he said, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, like, what the hell? This man is a good man. Like, you don't find people like that everywhere. Like, this guy is a solid ass guy. So now I owe him $900, but over $900. But I mean, in the long run, I'm gonna pay him back, so it's not a big deal. My car will be safe again. They said it was a safety issue, that it wasn't safe to drive it like that. I knew the car was be scrap. In all reality, the car's be scrap. But yeah, so see, in life you will find solid people like that. If you do find someone solid like John, don't do him wrong. Always pay him back. Always pay him back. Don't just jib people like that, and then they won't be so apt to help the next person. You know what I mean? And if you do a bad to a good person, and it makes them not a good person, probably. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds like it would be true. So I guess I am just saying I appreciate this man, and that if you find someone that's a good person, please make sure that you always do them right. Make sure you pay them back. Make sure you don't take advantage of people, because and then they won't be there to help the next person. And someone like me could really use their help, or someone like next person could always use their help, or really use their help. I mean, this is just a couple of the problems I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a lot of problems right now. So, I mean, that's basically it. If you find a good person in this life, like my man John, always take care of him, always pay him back. And always be very appreciative, because it's hard to find good people nowadays in life. And this man's a pretty solid ass guy.